But why isn't he not inducted in the Hockey Hall of Fame? That's my question. So do you think he deserves to be there?
Well, I think what he's done to grow the game,
Yeah.
just Hockey Night in Canada, a lot of people didn't even really watch the game. They tune in to watch Coach's Corner, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, I think the fact with what he's done to just grow that portion of it, and you look at it now, no one's watching these intermissions and stuff like that. Like, there's no Coach's Corner now. They haven't even tried to replace it or anything. They just have like the panel, and I don't even watch it. That's when I just turn it off or go put on another game, right?
Yeah.
So like what it does in terms of like for the growth, I think it was good, and like the fact that people would tune in just to watch that, it just speaks volumes on like
Dude,
his personality, right?
my dad in general, I remember we were kids. My dad did not agree with a lot of things Don Cherry said.
Well, that's
right?
his issue,
A
right?
lot of but a lot of things. And there'll be a lot of people. There'll be maybe 8, 9 of us watching hockey, and a lot of the people in the room will not agree with him. Maybe even sometimes we'll be like, what is he talking about? But end of the day, as soon as it came on, my dad would turn around and tell everybody, like, shut up.
Yeah, it's glued.
Shut up, everybody.
That's glued.
Don Cherry's coming on, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what your opinion was. It could be, you could agree with him or disagree with him. But everybody had so much respect for him that we had to listen to him. And I think that was more of like a Canada-wide thing. It was a respect because he's been in the game for so long. Yeah, sometimes his talks were getting a little outdated, or some things were nail on the head, right? Everything was perfect. But I think he did a lot for the game.
Well, even you're talking about like his views and stuff like that too. It's also has to do a lot with the guy's like what 80 something now, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of also has to do a lot with the era of hockey he kind of grew up with and when he played too, right? So that's maybe where it's coming from, but you can't disagree with the guy. Everyone's gonna have opinions. Like, sure, maybe he wasn't the most politically correct, right?
Yeah.
But I think it just also has to do with like the era he grew up in and stuff like that as well, right?
Not, so my question is, why isn't he inducted?
Oh, that's probably 100% why. It's
why, you just think it's politics?
I think it's just politics. I think that's the reason he left the CBC.
Well, he didn't leave it. He got fired.
Fired, but that's what I'm saying, right? He got forced out, right? So I think that's exactly why. It's just because the CBC is owned by, it's like Crown Corp, and they have this.
Oh yeah, CBC's been going through hell this week. Have you been seeing?
No, what's up?
Oh yeah, that's
Totally
that's
different
a
story.
whole new thing
No, but
going
that's
on.
exactly
They're
what it
getting
is, right?
exposed right now internally.
That's
all
what
the
it is,
toxic
right?
environment that they have.
Well, that's
the
what
reporters are coming out.
Well, that's what it is, right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're held to a higher standard, and you have to be like more politically correct and stuff like that. And I think 100% that's why he's.
But Hockey Hall of Fame shouldn't be judging based on that.
No.
It should be based on your resume and what you have done for the game.
That's
and
exactly
he's been
it.
a builder for the game for so long. Maybe the biggest icon coming out of Canada, like just identity wise, surrounding around hockey.
Well, like, let's look at even like football, like go completely like OJ Simpson's in the Hall of Fame for football, right?
Yeah.
And if he's in the Hall of Fame for like what he allegedly did, right? Like, sure, whatever. A lot of people are gonna be like, he didn't do it or he did it, whatever. That's beside the point. You shouldn't be looking at that for contention in the Hall of Fame, like you said. It should be more of what you did for a game, and like he grew the game. Like it's like in terms of like he didn't do play by play, like sure, like I'm thinking like Foster Hewitt and stuff like that, but his segments, like, it's legendary, like you know what I mean, like there's nothing.
And it's not even just that. You go look at a lot of players that were growing up, they all
That's
said
what-
that.
that's
They all
what-
used to listen to Don Cherry and
Cherry.
what he used to say about certain things about the game and how you should play and how you shouldn't play. And a lot of players resonated with that. And it was it's like you could even look at it with a lot of people that maybe their parents weren't into hockey or anything, but they're listening to Don Cherry. It was like that father figure to teach them about hockey, right?
Growing up, like you have someone like as big as Don Cherry, like as big of a personality is, and is like now the upcoming generation, like they don't know what it's like,
no
right?
idea.
No idea, and it's like crazy.
He should have
when you
been
think about
in
it like
years
that.
ago.
Yeah.
Years ago, like Dave Boyle made it. Like you have Ken Hitchcock's in it too now. You got Ken Holland also. He got a couple years back. Like he's in the Hockey Hall of Fame. What is my thing is, what are people waiting for? Are they waiting for him to pass away? Then you're gonna respect him. That's typically what happens. You know, people want to give the flowers to somebody when they're gone.
No, well, that's
Is that what you're waiting for? Then all these people that were going against him being in the Hockey Hall of Fame, then they're all gonna come out. They're like, oh yeah, he deserves it, this and that, and then they're gonna talk about it.
Well, even that happened in baseball this year, right? Like the Pete Rose, he got a lifetime ban because of like he was allegedly gambling while he was the coach of the Cincinnati Reds, and he passed away. And now they're like, oh, we're gonna lift the bans, and like we're gonna look to induct him in the Hall of Fame and stuff like that. I'm like, well, why don't you do it when he was alive?
Yeah.
Like the guy's been waiting his whole career, like hoping that that they'd eventually lift the ban, and he goes and do it while he's alive.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like he's not gonna be around to appreciate or get to see it, right? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
So
like
yeah,
I said, especially like what he's done.
That, man. It's just dumb.
It's like, it's crazy because like there's no personality. Like a lot of people,
There's absolutely no personality. PK Subban is a personality of hockey right now.
Yeah.
If you want to go, or you could look at Bissonnette.
Yeah.
Two guys that have complete personalities, but then a lot of people look at them as they're just more for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody really takes them seriously. Don Cherry, people.
No,
still
like
took him seriously.
when
it was a different era. I get it, different type of entertainment. But I think people still respected him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different. He done it for almost 4 decades. And
Well,
we're still having this conversation.
Well, it's like it's crazy, right? Like the thing is like Don Cherry, like he was a coach. Like a lot of people don't know too. Like he coached, right? Yeah. And he coached in Colorado. He coached in Boston. He played a little bit, a lot in the AHL and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people don't even realize like that they just recognize him as the guy that wears the colorful suits, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like every episode, that's what they'll know him for. But like the fact that he had such a big personality and like he's known for not only just like 1 or 2 things, it's like so many things. Like we listed like 3 there, and it's crazy.
No, he built a game, man. He deserves to be in the Hockey Hall of Fame. He should have been in years ago. The fact that we're even having this conversation right now in 2026, it's insane.
You know, because it's been like 5-6 years since he's come off the air, longer even, right?
You crazy?
It was pre-COVID, right?
No, dude, he left in like 2013.
Has it been that long?
It's been so long. I think it was 2013.
Has it been that long?
Dude, he's been gone for a long time. You think 5-6 years? Holy crap!
That's crazy.
We got white hair and shit, dude.
Yeah.
we were kids. Maybe it was 2019 because I think that's when all these social movements started happening around there. 2017.
During COVID.
27. No, it wasn't during COVID. It was before COVID, man.
Prior to COVID.
2017, 2018. That's when all these social movements started happening.
And like even with Don Cherry, like what he said, what you people, like he didn't even say anything. He just said you people. Like what's so derogatory? I guess like the way
that's how
he said.
sensitive the world is, man. What can we say? But that, I mean, you're telling me that the negative things that you're gonna pull out of him takes away
all the stuff he did.
4 decades of CBC, and then before that, all the coaching he has done. Yeah. So almost.
And
bizarre,
he coached,
man.
not
so
like
stupid.
even coaching wise, like
who is gonna argue with me and say that no, he doesn't deserve to be. Well,
even like coaching wise, he coached the greatest like defenseman ever, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like probably even arguably the greatest player ever.
Yeah. All right, last thing.
I'm an immigrant. Like you know
we're,
what I mean?
We're from parents of immigrants, right? And if we aren't offended, then nobody should be offended.
Well, that's the thing, right?
No, I mean, yeah, I wasn't gonna say this, but that's the truth, right? We're kids. We're kids from immigrants. We're kids from immigrants. Our parents came here in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
If we're not offended by what Don Cherry said, that nobody
should be.
Like,
sure.
Come on. Like realistically, like it's so stupid.
Even like he issued an apology and everything, and they still got rid of him.
Yeah.
And then he did his own little thing for a bit, but it's not the same, right?
No, it's not the same.
And you tell like he's still like, I bet you today if they still had him on, he'd still be going, right?
Yeah, but I remember listening to him now. I mean, he's fairly
old, yeah.
But the thing is, like, he should get his flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he deserves it. Like man. I don't know. I guess this is how cruel world is, right? Like, people are gonna wait for him to pass away, and then that's when they're gonna be saying that, oh yeah, he did these great things. You're gonna see Ron McLean and all these guys say all these great things about him when he's gone, but nobody really stood up for him when.
Yeah, he's gonna have like they're gonna like do tributes and stuff like that. But CBC's
gonna try to do all that stuff, and then they're gonna just push it under the rug.